Hello everyone, Dipper's back with another ShoeOnHead reaction, which I haven't done in quite a while. And this one's about men on Reddit are not okay. But then again, we have to ask ourselves, are most people on Reddit okay? Now, please be prepared that this is probably gonna be less funny than our Women Okay video. You should go check that out. And now we watch in 3, 2, 1.
Hello again, friends, and happy Halloween. This Halloween, I have decided to dress up as the scariest possible thing to my audience. A woman.
I jump scare my people on Discord a lot, because I'm a woman.
As the OG YouTube pick-me, I have made many videos dunking on bad female behavior, ranging from terrible things like the creepy female teacher epidemic
Haven't
to
seen
more
that
silly
one.
things like women posting their L's in my
That's the one I did.
video. The video where I read embarrassing stories women willingly put on the internet about themselves. And that video
It was really funny and stupid and yes, embarrassing, but still funny.
has sort of become a fan favorite. So I've gotten many requests from you guys to do a male version of that video, but the issue I found is the male version just doesn't exist. No, I'm not joking. I looked everywhere for the male equivalent, but it turns out
Guys don't want to share their L's. It's stupid. Why volunteer to be made fun of?
unlike women, men don't like to post embarrassing stories about themselves.
There you
Women
go.
will be out here openly talking about the time they got a yeast infection from the homeless man behind a Denny's, but a man won't even post about the time he said "you too" when a waitress said "enjoy."
Here's the thing. Guys will joke around and bust each other's nuts as long as it doesn't, like, affect them directly as to who they are as a person. But yeah, they'll make fun of each other for doing dumb
your food. They take that to the grave. At least, that's what I thought. Until I visited a dark, forbidden corner of the internet. I used a VPN, I changed my IP address, I went incognito mode, and I visited reddit.com. And I found one of the funniest and most depressing communities I have ever come across in all my years doing this. It's true, folks. I may have found the one place on the internet where men are posting their L's.
Just keep in mind that these people is not the majority out there, just like how there's not a lot of crazy women, even though it feels like it is. It's just that these people, this is the dark nest for the men to go to so they can take these embarrassments to the grave while getting it out of their chest at the same time, is my guess. Because if you can't go to therapy, you gotta let it out somewhere, I suppose.
Lord knows it's hard to be a man today, you know? Like, I couldn't imagine. You're told to be nice, but not too nice, confident, but not too confident, 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 figures, have a perfect beard or a perfectly clean-shaven face.
I blame the media. I blame the media for what's happening today. Men are truly walking a fine line, and we're witnessing a culture clash of something new and something old. Men are the head of the house, and now today is like, men are not the head of the house. They are a partner to the woman. Or he's still the head of the house. He needs to still pay for everything because I am woman and I still don't want to contribute anything that I've made. I don't know. There is so many mixed messages on what is a relationship, especially on what to be expected as a husband and wife. To be honest, I think it all comes down to communication and what are you willing to agree with.
Oh yeah. That reminds me. Before we dive into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson Shaving. Most razors force people into these weird workarounds like, apply cooling aftershave to help with the burn. No, that's all coping, not solving. Like when I was having the worst sleep ever, and I thought maybe it's my routine, you know, I tried to change up my bed routine, everything like that. No, it was my mattress. I finally changed my mattress, and then I finally started sleeping better again. It's not your shaving routine. It's the mattress. Well, the razor. Henson Shaving is on a mission to improve shaving. Not with gimmicky subscriptions or moisturizing strips, but with real innovation and a focus on your skin's health. Their razors are made with solid aluminum, making them not only durable, but also environmentally friendly. There's no plastic involved, not even in the packaging. What really sets Henson apart is the precision of their design, with their Henson AL-13 safety razor being manufactured in the same aerospace machine shop that built parts for the International Space Station.
Jeez, that's extreme.
Allows the blade to extend just 1/1000th of an inch beyond the shave plane, ensuring a stable and gentle shave. And since I switched to Henson, I have noticed my shaves have been silkier and smoother than ever before. No tugging, no razor burn, just a close, perfect shave that feels great on my skin. So basically, no more leg beard. The best part is, once you invest in a Henson
Correction, unless it's winter, which is coming. Let the leg hair grow, baby.
razor, it's a lifetime purchase. The only thing you'll need to replace are the blades, which cost 10 cents each. Just 10 cents. So once you own the razor, you'll only be spending like $3 to $5 a year on blades. That is incredible.
Henson's store offers a variety of colors, even a titanium version, so you can pick the razor that best fits your style.
Just head on over to hensonshaving.com/shoe and add both a Henson razor and a blade to your cart, and then enter code SHOE at checkout to get the blades for free with your purchase. Your skin, your wallet, and your environment will thank you. Thank you, Henson, for sponsoring this video, and as always, thank you, the viewer, for not skipping the ad.
Wow.
Now let's get back to the video.
Are men okay? No. No, they are not. We have gone over this
But then who is okay? Society as a whole, we're not okay. We're crazy.
many times in more serious videos. Modern men are going through a lot, and for a long time there was nowhere for them to vent. Can't vent
I
to your
didn't see any of
friends because
those.
that's gay. Can't vent to your girlfriend because that's gay. Can't vent to a therapist because that's gay. Everything is gay, except of course gay sex, which we all know is only gay if the balls touch. So what is a man to do? Where is a man to go? Reddit, of course.
Is it gay if you fall for a VTuber, a female VTuber, but behind the scenes is a guy that's moving that female VTuber? You can answer that question below in the comments.
r/kitchencels, to be exact. Kitchencels is a Reddit page where, quote, incels go to vent their frustrations with the world, as well as show off the food they are consuming at the moment. Now,
This feels like a secret club right here. It's in disguise. It has the word incels in it, but it's like hidden within the kitchen word. Very, very sneaky.
for those of you who don't know what an incel is a involuntary celibate. Somebody who, for whatever reason, cannot get laid or get a girlfriend. And for the people watching this, a girlfriend is a girl that is your friend, who you love. Like that little anime girl you watch in the corner of your screen, except she loves you back. So, let's dive into this. Let's see what Reddit is cooking.
Yeah.
Failed my driver's test today. I'm 26 years old, I can't hold a job, I can't get laid, I can't even drive. I don't deserve flavors.
Oh, come on! You're hitting me with a truck right now! Yeesh, this guy needs some kind of win in something.
I dropped my salad. I fail at everything I do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes.
Good lord, these are people who just got stripped away of all their confidence while they're young. Ay, ay, ay. You could just be weird. I mean, it happens. You can just be a weird person. I'm weird. There are just some special case people out there.
Classmates that I have school shooter vibes. Bowl of sludge. What am I looking at?
That is some Resident Evil 7 bowl of sludge.
Is this your classmate? Holy shit, maybe they were right. Resident Evil ass meal. I asked my high school biology teacher out on a date the day I turned 18 via her Steam account. She blocked me. This guy—
Someone's hag maxing. Shoot, this could be a contribution from your video. Now these young boys are just going for it.
somehow managed to find the one female teacher that did not want to groom their male student. Incredible. Chicken looks good though. 7 out of 10. Asked a girl out and she started laughing. Oh, that's just
She did not just say that there's more teachers out there that want to groom their students than there is normal teachers. She did not just say that.
learning experience, dude. Got super hard. Rice.
Huh?
5'10", rice looks good. The only girlfriend I've had was on an online game when I was 11. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. That was a man. That was
Oh.
a 45-year-old man. Made this cake to celebrate 6 months on heroin. No woman could
Whoa.
love a creature like me, but this feels great anyways.
Don't do
I
drugs.
haven't ended my life because I don't want to make any women happy. My
That's some
obsession
bitter,
with an
petty
anime
shit.
girl prevents me from talking to 3D women. Every night before going to sleep, I watch a video of her kissing the camera, and it is almost always the highlight of my day.
I really can't say much about this one, honestly, because I almost fell down this rabbit hole because I did get Love and Deep Space. I know. And boy, I did enjoy Silas telling me goodnight before bed. I get it. The fantasy is just so much easier and it's just fun. But I had to stop. I was paying a little too much here and there for this game full of hot men. You just gotta know when to quit. But come on, look how cute he is. Can you blame me? God, I have a weakness for red eyes.
Which one it is? Sue from Monster Musume. You know what? After the last video I did, I can't even judge this. Like,
She's cute.
at least it's human looking. The bar is in hell. I have a huge crush on a coworker. I was talking at her about fishing, and I jokingly said I could buy her one of those toy Barbie fishing rods and teach her how to catch a fish.
Why toy Barbie
She
fishing
said,
rods?
I don't think I'd be interested in that, in the most disgusted tone of voice I've ever heard a human muster. I like how he said,
Was it the toy Barbie part or the fishing that she didn't like?
talking at her. Not with her, not talking with her, talking at her. Women love when you talk at them. Just corner them and start yapping about World War I or like Warhammer lore. They f***ing love that shit. Just get right up in their face and explain to them the entire plot of Lord of the Rings.
If that happens and she's not saying much, she's not paying attention. She's just pretending she is, not to be rude. If she's not contributing back, she's just trying to be nice.
That's how you get them. My mom's new boyfriend is younger than me. Oh no, his mom is being hag-maxed. She's 52, I'm 23. He's
That's an age
21.
gap.
He could literally be my brother. What the f*** do they even talk about? Oh, don't worry about
That would be so weird if they decided to get married and he has to basically call a dude that's younger than him daddy.
it, bro. They're not doing much talking. I wish a tomboy could just casually kidnap me and
What
drag
is
me
that?
into a room. Pasta cereal. I feel like
Tomboys?
tomboys are like an endangered species. What
Are
the
they?
f is that? Forget tomboys. You need to be kidnapped by the feds. You need to be exiled away from society for what you do.
As an Italian, I see why she's so offended by that pasta. Agree or disagree? Are tomboy females a rare thing to see now these days? Because I just think that they are just not on social media posting like a psycho.
Did to that pasta. My ancestors are weeping. The last time I met anyone was when I went to the psych ward a few years ago, where I got a crush on the first girl
Red
who
flag.
ever showed me any interest.
Red
she
flag.
ghosted me. Just my stupid chungus life. Okay, honestly, good. Do not get with the f***ing girl you met at the psych ward, okay? None of this Harley Quinn Joker bullshit.
I can fix
You can't
her.
fix her. She can't fix you. No.
But I'm
Next.
different!
Today I found out the woman I have been pursuing is a lesbian. Burger meat hot dogs for me and my father, who hates me. Okay. One, that is doo-doo. That is poop from a butt. And two, it is not
2 posts that she put up here. I'm already seeing that these guys have daddy issues.
over. It's not over. There's still one way you can date her. Put this on.
Ooh.
I don't deserve love. Segregated Tic Tacs.
Why?
I have an eating disorder. Gay. So I almost never actually cook. I'm eating plain strawberry yogurt out of a dog bowl this morning. F*** my lonely puppy life.
I mean, it holds the meal as long as you clean it. I don't see what's wrong with it. It looks cute. The only issue with this is that it's heavier than your regular bowl.
Yesterday my scrambled eggs were oversalted. This morning they were undersalted.
Add more
I
salt.
have to kill myself.
Extreme.
Wait, if the eggs are undersalted, can't you just put more salt
No,
on them? Wait,
no, Shoo,
don't
Shoo,
kill yourself.
don't,
Just
don't,
add more salt.
Shoo, you can't explain logic to these kind of people. Logic is out the window. They gave up on logic a long time ago, Shoo.
Off to a VTuber burping compilation, and now I'm having the only meal I know how to make. Where the f did it all go wrong?
All right, noted. I am not going to make a burping compilation. No. I may burp a lot, but no. Everyone's got a different kind of kink out there, don't they?
That is disgusting, bro. Which VTuber? Which one? Which one so I know to avoid that channel? A female coworker complimented me on my shirt and I began to stutter trying to say,
Avoid watching me, Shue. Avoid me. I'm a gassy one.
a female coworker complimented me on my shirt and I began to stutter trying to say thanks. This
Oh!
guy will remember that for the rest of his f***ing life. Men will be 85 years old on their deathbed, surrounded by their family, remembering the time some random woman complimented his Metallica shirt 45 years ago. Ladies,
Women, give more compliments to men. Give more. I know it can be scary that you feel like they'll turn into a stalker and just get ready to propose to you and like within that hour that you're the one. But we need to make this a more common thing so they're not like, I don't know, surprised by this so much. I mean, I just watched a Reddit video of this guy who went to a Wendy's and this woman gave him a free Frosty.
I've been thinking about her for 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. She was like 50. I want to. Oh! I don't care. I want to marry her.
And he basically said, guys, it's been 3 months since she gave me a free Frosty. I asked her why. And she said, because it looked like you were having a bad day.
you want to make a random man's life? Compliment his shirt. Just make sure it's not one of those f***ing, like, Ahiago animation.
Yeah, no, not that. Compliment the shirt, compliment the eyes if they look nice, compliment the beard if they grew it out and looks nice and cool looking. Heck, even compliment if they have some kind of accent even. Like, I know, it's scary. It can be scary. It can definitely be scary. I feel like, for sure, the internet has made us more isolated more than ever. Socializing is now going to have to be like a thing that needs to be studied in school, to be honest. Agree or disagree? What do you guys think? Should socializing be a class activity in school so we're not always just being like online? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Do you think it'll be do you think it'll fix anything? Having an hour every day in school making girls and guys talk to each other? What do you think? I think that would fix a little bit of things here and there. A little bit of things. And of course, an adult to supervise whenever they hear an inappropriate conversation and be like, students, no, you don't talk like that to each other. That's not nice. Or, I know I sound so dumb right now. Very, very lame. But they might take it to heart, you know, in the end. They may not forget it and be like, okay, this is a girl or this is a guy that I really like. This is how I should approach them without them seeing me as too weird or something like that. I don't know. It's something to break the ice, that first layer of communication problems that we're having.
Shirts, though? That was a weird era. I licked this canned tuna to imagine what it feels like to eat pussy. It doesn't taste like that or have that texture, though. Put 5 pennies in your mouth, cut a hot dog down the middle, and then lick that. Probably closer. And here I am thinking the guy who licks a can of tuna pretending it was a pussy was rock bottom. What the f am I reading? Why can't you just buy a fleshlight or something like a normal person? The smell and the flavor are important factors here. Stop. If it smells and tastes like tuna, something is wrong. She has an infection. Suppose a girl has blocked you on every platform, but you know her address. For the past year, you've been sending her 1 GIF each month. Each one.
Wait. I have a question. It's gonna be kind of a questionable question. But I know there's the joke of the world down under. And the flower, the female flower area has like this fishy smell to it or whatever. Men, do you get disgusted if you hate fish? Do you basically like avoid, you know, being anywhere near that area with your nose? just curious. Because I know there's some people that hate seafood and that weird fishy smell and all that stuff. Just curious. Disgustingly curious. I'm so sorry.
Bigger than the last. Sometimes you include a note. She's never responded, but you know she's receiving them. How would you proceed?
Stop.
You don't proceed. None of these people at this party know I beat it to giantess vor animations.
Who's
Maybe,
vor?
but now the whole internet does. I love the people in the comments.
But I get the giantess part. Any of you small kings love a giant woman?
Like, my man. It's just actually insane. Like, these people walk amongst us. Like, the guy in front of you in line at the bank might have a being eaten alive fetish. Who knows? An acquaintance
She's not wrong.
I have is talking with his girlfriend and 4 of her friends 40 feet away from me.
I know we saw the pasta milk bowl earlier, but this is truly criminal.
He said, statistically, one of the 10 guys in this room is a racist. They all looked at me. Funfetti pizza. I was talking.
They can look at you all you want. I'm still looking at this pizza. Funfetti pizza. This goes in the no-no category next to the Oreo pizza. Why? Why is this existing?
Guys in this room is a racist. They all looked at me. Funfetti pizza. I was talking to a girl who thought I was Latino.
Okay.
When I told her I'm Indian, she almost gagged.
Racist.
Woke up this Sunday morning. I'm still 5'9". Okay, 5'9" is not f***ing short. What the hell have the—
I'm sorry. This guy literally is cooking. Dude, a freaking bread news. I have never seen that. I shouldn't be laughing, but I have to give props to the creativity on this one. Man, I heard eat depression away, but this is going the extra mile. God. Also, 5'9" is not short. That's tall.
Still 5'9". Okay, 5'9" is not f***ing short. What
Thank
the
you.
hell have the dating apps done to men? Women on dating apps have just, like, destroyed the male psyche. Like, dude.
It's not just dating apps. It's just people being chronically online all the time, listening to a bunch of nonsensical yappy posters. It sucks when people think that these loud posters, who is usually not the majority of people out there, they think is who represents that gender or that type or that race or whatever.
Dudes now believe if you're not—
Kind of like how people think that there's a lot of Clarets when there's more Clodies. I'm sorry, I have to do this anytime I see an opportunity. I have to at this point.
6'3", it's f***ing over. Didn't they just implement, like, a height filter on, like, Bumble or one of those apps or something? That is insane. Could you imagine they did a weight filter? Could you imagine no women under 170 pounds? Could you fucking they would never. They would.
The next thing they're going to be adding in is that you're going to be under arrest if you start catfishing. Basically putting in images that doesn't look anything like you whatsoever. Do you have any idea how many women are going to be in trouble with that one? And maybe some men too. Men are going to be posting, like, you know, their prime days, as do women would. And then, of course, you're going to see the women who have, like, let's say a crater problem and they use the filter to smooth out their face and the guys are not ready to see that. I don't know.
Never. Paid for nudes for the first time. They weren't great nudes, but I kept paying because she talked to me.
Oy.
Spinning glizzy. She talked to you, huh? Are you sure about that? Are you sure you were talking to Cutie Pie Kitten 69 and not f***ing Kamal from Pakistan? Because apparently that's the thing. Apparently OnlyFans girls hire agencies in, like, India and Pakistan to, like, talk to their simps for them. I masturbate to girls until I am tired of them, so I won't have to approach them and then get rejected.
Oh, so he's basically just doing the thing that— I mean, do what you gotta do to get your needs out there, and then you can approach a girl and just be normal about it rather than thinking, I'm f***ing horny, I need to approach this girl so I can get laid. I'm sorry. But this just kind of tells me that he's focusing more on his needs than actually wanting to approach a girl. I don't know. I could be wrong. Because if you really, really want something, let's say a girl, you would, in the end, continue pursuing. But if you've decided to just give up on it, then, I mean, find other activities that you'll enjoy in life. I'm so gonna get fucking hated on. Oh my god. If you have given up and you are choosing this course, or rather than say give up, but just choose this course because it's a preference, then I just have to say stop feeling sorry for yourself and move on and find some other thing in life that you're gonna be happy with. And yes, I get it. I get it. For those of you who are basically saying, but Dipper, it's not that I want to be alone. I just can't find that one girl that wants to be with me. And you are not alone in that. That is thousands, maybe millions of people out there that feel the exact same way, and they either keep on trying or they pursue something else in the end. For me, I think you're not going to feel or look attractive until you do something that makes you feel high value. And I can go on and on and on, like you're going to have to experience a lot of bumps in the road in order to learn how to avoid them. Like you being socially awkward just means you got to go out there and talk more to people so you can stop being socially awkward. Like picking up the cues that people are dropping and figuring out what exactly is okay to say and what's not okay to say. It's not going to be an easy thing that you can just get, dude. It's not. Well, I mean, I guess it could be easy depending on what kind of girl you're going after. I mean, there are those who will just go after you because you have the money and or maybe just the looks or something simple like that. I don't know, man. This video's gonna be too long. I'm gonna shut up now.
Is this why the birth rate is so low? See, I was under the impression it was because the economy and because gender relations are so terrible in this country and like...
Because porn. Because everyone has access to porn so easily that they're getting their needs met visually. And it's enough.
Women want a career, and they're on birth control, blah, 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 but I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's just millions of this guy. Or maybe this is just Reddit. I can only
Porn
get
addiction.
off the femboy hentai now. Corn on the cob, no salt, no butter, no nothing. This is the closest I can get to the feeling of eating out a girl's Oh.
It tastes sweet? Because that's the only thing I'm getting from this whole corn bit. Because I don't really do anything but boil corn. Because I just like it plain like that. Because it naturally tastes sweet.
That's not... You know what? Maybe it is. I don't know. My
I don't
cat was
know.
sitting on my lap, and I had to make him move because I started to get hard when I saw a gif of Candace Owens. I was watching a not safe for work video with that one French girl and coomed just when the camera randomly zoomed in 4K HD on a guy's face, so I busted a load to a guy.
Whoops.
Felt a little bit cucked and gay and cried a little bit. You could've looked away. But you didn't. My body is permanently deformed and crippled by decades of compulsive, joyless masturbation. Everyone who sees me can tell instantly. Saw a female's body in the cheese and had to jerk off before finishing the plate. Microwave.
I see it. Booba, belly button, waist, thigh. Yeah, I see it. I used to see a lot of weird stuff whenever I was like looking at the floor.
Cheese lasagna. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read the first part. What the f is that? That is not lasagna. That is an abomination. Off to a VTuber crying compilation and the hardest I've ever in my life. I used to be a track star in high school and both my parents always loved me. How did I fall so far? It's actually so crazy how like you can do everything right as a parent. You can just be like a great responsible parent and raise your kid right. And then one day on your son's like 13th birthday, you gift him his own computer. And then in a few years, he's masturbating to anime girls crying and posting about it on Reddit. Tofu broke a...
I can only guess that is, I don't know, probably making the wires in the brain go brrr to female crying. I want to help her. Ah, damn it. Listen, I'm just trying to make sense of it.
Part just like my life. Yesterday, for the first time in my life, I looked for and watched cuck porn on purpose, then cried. I have a micro penis. All porn is cuck porn. You're sitting in a chair watching two people fuck. You might as well be sitting in a chair in the corner of a hotel room watching two people fuck on a bed. What's the difference? Porn is basically virtual cucking. Tried to jack off today, but all the porn was so bad I just turned my phone off and cried myself to sleep. Okay, the reason why you think the porn is boring is because you are so completely desensitized from seeing it all the time. Like 40-
It happens. I hate that I'm making this weird comparison. If you give a person chocolate every day, eventually they're going to get sick and tired of it. And treating yourself is going to lose all meaning. Treating yourself is something you get on special occasions. So you're not going to see the value when you treat yourself if you're treating yourself every day. It's that simple.
years ago, dudes were jerking it to like the Sears catalog underwear ads. And now the most insane, depraved shit you could ever fucking imagine is only like a few clicks away. Like, I just don't think humans were meant to live that way.
No.
Like, I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations every second of the day, you know? Whenever I masturbate, I leave my cum sitting in my underwear.
The
We can smell it, by
porno!
the way. We can smell the cum. Women especially can tell if you have recently masturbated. You ladies know what I'm talking about. Like, you go up to a guy and, like, you can just tell. Like, you can smell it. If you're a guy and you're like, wait, is she joking? Is she being serious? Don't worry about it. Last night I jerked off and my goopy steamer of a load landed on my Xbox and fell into the ventilation of the console, and it turned me on so much I sprayed the console with 9 sprays of my mom's perfume and masturbated to the stench, and now it won't start. Breakfast to start the day.
What
Why?
the actual
Why? I've had this crush for 3 years, and I want to screenshot and print some of her photos on Instagram to pee on them, but I can't even afford a printer, so I just wrote her name on a piece of paper and drowned it in my piss. I'm just a stupid pee cell. Why?
This is what I mean, that I don't believe this is the majority of men. This cannot be the majority of men out there. I'm sure there's men watching this and also agreeing that this is a little bit much. There's no way.
Why? I hate how the one time she wants to pop a titty for the gram is when
You know what? What if we take the people that posted their L's from shoes like Are Women Okay? And just have them locked up in a room with the guys in this Reddit, in the kitchen cells, Are Men Okay? And just have them in one room. See what happens. I think it'd be one wild experiment. I'm sick. But I don't know. Something tells me one of them's gonna leave a couple.
she's breastfeeding. Got me using AI just to remove her baby from the pic. Save the earth and post them titties uncensored. Plump and full of milk. This video is turning me into a fucking misandrist. This video is turning me into a femcel. I can't do this
Milf.
anymore. I'm dyeing my hair blue, I'm getting a nose ring, I'm growing out my armpit hair. The girl I like was wearing flip-flops and gym shorts at uni yesterday, sitting on the floor with her legs open. I went home and jerked off 6 times in a row thinking about her feet and her butt. Woke up today, went to pee, and noticed that a chunk of skin on the back of my dick is coming off. That's it! That's it! Men need to be born into prison and then earn their way out. There's probably something terribly wrong with my colon.
I was born from the darkness, molded by it.
I've been told to seek medical advice ASAP for several months, but it will probably figure itself out one way or another. Well, you should probably go to the
That's some Osmongold logic right there. I'll evolve.
doctor if you don't want something bad. I wish older women would pee on me. Oh. God, the men you have sent to protect us are on Reddit fantasizing about getting pissed on. Discovered cartoon pornography at the age of 8 and life sucks since then. My mom caught me dry humping my torn mattress to some AI porn and hasn't looked at me in the eyes since. I haven't even touched a girl intimately yet, and I've lived half my life. I'm 39. Okay, first of all,
Is that fish and eggs?
bro is fart maxing. Second of all, men, you really gotta stop the porn. You gotta stop it, or like just way less of it. It's not.
She's not wrong, to be honest. She's really not wrong. I think there's a video about it. I think there is a video explaining what the problem is if you are a porn addict and how it affects you. I could probably do a reaction video on that in the future if you guys want me to. Let me know in the comments below. I always find psychology very fascinating. But yeah, too much porn is not good. Too much of anything in general is not good. Says the workaholic. I'm trying to balance things out, guys. I'm trying to balance shit out. That's why I'm not streaming lately. It's just like I gotta pump out them videos. Actually, just to save you guys time, I just went ahead and Googled it. Why is pornography addiction bad? It can negatively impact men by causing psychological issues like depression and anxiety, creating unrealistic sexual expectations that harm real-life relationships, and potentially leading to sexual dysfunctions, if you know what I mean. So there you go, men.
Good for you. Listen, I used to be super pro-porn a few years ago. Not anymore. It's gotten so bad, especially after COVID. I feel like it got so much worse. I feel like porn addiction just kind of exploded in the past few years. In women too, as we have previously discussed. Like, sure, everything is fine in moderation.
I think we're just exposing more of the women's mental illness. I think having a monster kink has always been there. It's just these L's are now becoming a little bit more out there online.
Blah, blah, blah. But I feel like there's just like no moderation anymore. I feel like fucking everyone is just a gooner. And it's making everybody depressed. We're just like a society running on like perpetual post-nut depression. Afraid to talk to women at work in case they allegation max. Just friendliness max and LARP as a normapilled creepiness minimizer. I asked a girl out at work and she reported me to HR. I think I'm gonna lose my job.
What did you say?
This is sad. Like, back in the day, it was totally acceptable to flirt with your coworker, ask her on a date, whatever. Like, so many people.
Like, that was the way to get yourself a husband or a wife, was having a job together, because you'll be in the same room for hours every day. That was pretty much normal. Even though there is that saying of don't date your coworker and yada, 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 we all know that it can definitely be a 50-50 situation where it can be an awkward situation and someone needs to leave, or you maturely move on from that little weird incident. Or, best case scenario, you end up married.
People's parents met because they worked together, because they were coworkers, and they flirted and they hung out and stuff, and now it's like not so.
Yeah, I mean, like, who do you think your husband or your wife was cheating with? The person that they're working with? I'm sorry.
Socially acceptable at all to do that. HR culture has ruined the relationship between men and women in the workplace. Fuck HR. Go talk to your crush. I got called into HR because apparently it's not okay to jokingly ask my coworker if I can gargle her period. Oh, okay, never mind.
No.
Never mind.
Never.
Don't do that. No more talking to women at work. No.
This is why I said we need to have a social class. Seriously, we definitely need to have like a guide, a social guide of how to communicate with each other. I think we need it now more than ever.
No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women in general. Total ban on talking to women until we figure out what the hell is going on. Downloaded Tinder and got 2 matches in 5 days. Fuck my stupid, ugly life. Okay, from what I know from like men who use the apps that I've talked to, that's actually really good. Oh my god, they're all so mad at him in the replies. You get a match in less than a week and you complain? Stop humble bragging. I've gotten 0 matches in 3 months. 2 matches in 5 days? Why are you even here? My culture is not your costume. Fake cell. Go outside and get your life together. A true cell gets 0 matches. That's 2 people. How many do you need to be satisfied?
Oh my God!
Mom, take his balls away. 2.
And here I thought men usually just root for each other and be like, yeah, good for you! You're doing it! You're doing us proud, man! They're just as bad as women!
2 matches. head on over to Kitchen Chads. Oh god, what is Kitchen Chads? Hold on. Kitchen Chads. It's real. Oh my god. I love cooking for my girlfriend with the money I make from my job. Made some ratatouille because I like the movie. Might go for a run later. I have had sex before. This is like the Krusty Krab across the street from the chum bucket. This is evil.
Truly, you can see a polar opposite, a complete vibe difference in that room. Man, the food looks good.
This is diabolical.
They're happy.
Okay, let's go back to kitchen cells. We're done here. I haven't felt the touch of a woman in months. Months? Fake cell. Try 25 years. Boo, fake cell. Fake cell spotted. Went to the drugstore and the girl cashier was nice to me. Started stuttering, so she kinda giggled at me, so I left immediately.
Aww.
Felt so humiliated I couldn't stop myself to get home and masturbate to the idea of her suffering. Masturbating to the idea of her suffering.
What?
Incredible. This is some classic incel shit. I like how there's just like a bunch of people in the comments like, dude, what the fuck? Bro, get some help. Fake cells when a real incel pulls up. A girl I know has recently added me to her close friend stories. Well, today she posted a poll asking what
What is that, a frog? What is that?
color she should paint her toenails, and apparently my answer was, quote, too specific. I'm no longer in her close friends list. I once walked up to a woman I went to school with since middle school at a bar. Before I could even finish saying hello and asking how she was, a guy put himself between us and asked her if she knew me. She said no. I'm pretty sure they're married now. 22, no driver's license, no post-high school education, never had a job, never kissed a woman, and have horrible social anxiety. Flying bundle of bananas for dinner. I'm Albanian. F you. I'm half Jewish, half Indian. It was over at birth. You didn't have to tell us the half Jewish part. We could tell by the circumcised avocado. 5'3". Finally got the confidence to walk up to a girl at a bar.
You could clearly see the depression in this food. Seeing all this food is making me sad. Holy oh, throw me back in the kitchen chat room. Hold on.
And she bent down and asked me where my parents are.
Oh no! What?
No. Judging.
Hold on, what did he say? 5'3", finally got the confidence to walk up to a girl at a bar and she bent down and asked me where my parents are. That's also a B. I'm so sorry, my dude.
She bent down and asked me where my parents are.
That's mean.
Judging by what we have seen around this subreddit, some guys would be totally into that. Some men are drowning.
All right. Just so you guys know, I have witnessed me in real life outside the virtual world, a girl marry a guy that was basically her height, and she's like 5'2". It's not impossible. It's not.
While others die of thirst. I should clean my bathroom, but without the drain flies, I have nobody left to keep me company. Asmongold, is that you? You don't just have your drain flies. Look, you have a little ant friend too. See? It's not all bad. Made peach cobbler. I have a date tomorrow. Maybe my femcel gay life is over. A woman going on to a incel subreddit talking about how she has a date tomorrow. This is just evil. This is just like eating a 5-course meal in front.
The boys just need their no girls allowed zone, their own little private place so they can just cry to each other so no one will out them out. No females will out them out for the sad situation that they're in. And yet
of a starving African child. What are you doing, bitch? I'm a femcel loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games. Guy I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested in a relationship, but I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me he's not interested because I'm fat, chopped, and broke. F my f***ing loser virgin life. I'm about to turn 25 and I'm still a virgin. I feel like it's too late now. Everyone knows more about intimacy than I ever could, and no one will ever want an unattractive, inexperienced.
Honestly, just the way that they talk, it really is all attitude. If this is how you talk to people like 24/7, that you're sad and depressed, it's not attractive. I'll be bluntly honest about it. Talking like this to people about how much of a loser you are is just not an attractive quality. Don't do it. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna take a lot of practice, but try to swallow that down when you're around people and just talk about basic bullshit. I don't care. What's your favorite game? You like the weather. What's your favorite season? What are your favorite hobbies? Something, rather than just like, I'm pathetic, I'm sad, I'm such a loser. Just don't.
Femcel. I'm just a lonely virgin femcel gamer. Bro, why are there women in this incel community? They're like f***ing locusts. They come in, they gentrify everything. Sports, politics, board games, video games. Now the incel community, the hating women club is being invaded by women. Is nothing sacred? There's no such thing as a female incel, okay? There's no such thing as a heterosexual female incel. Dating and finding a relationship, different. But any man would f*** you. It doesn't matter how fat, how socially awkward, how ugly. Men f*** couches. Men f*** rotisserie chickens. You can find a man who will f*** you. All female incels are volcels. That is my hot take. I know I'm a fake cell, but I truly wish I was a true cell. The only woman who truly loved me for who I am is gone from this world, and I'm the only one to blame. I wish I was a true cell so I didn't know what true love felt like.
Oh, damn.
Sometimes when I cook, I like to imagine I'm cooking for a loving partner who's excited for me to join them at the table, but then I turn around and nobody's there and a little part of me dies inside.
Ah, dude.
Every night I go to sleep thinking about kissing a girl just once. Another man's child has the eyes of the woman I love. She's better off without me, and soon enough she'll forget the color of my eyes and the way we laugh together. While I'll be trapped in those memories forever.
This is so freaking depressing. So depressing. I really wish that going to therapy didn't cost as much as they are making it out to be. We need more access for more like of a free therapy access for people. It almost feels like there's more mental illness than actual disease that hurts the body physically. I feel like that is what's happening right now. That's getting people. Anxiety and depression, man.
Like how in the women posting L's video, it was like, I got drunk and peed on my date, teehee, and the men posting L's video, it's like, I want to kill myself. Like, this shit isn't even funny. I don't even know what to say to this. This is just depressing. Black bean chili. Mom would hit me until I stopped crying as a kid, and now I'm an emotional wreck to any girl I talk to. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I need a girl to beat me like my mom did. Oh. A Freud cell. I've given up on getting
I don't know what else to do except laugh because I'm uncomfortable. Okay.
women. My goal now is to get as fat as possible. A friend of mine said I look like a serial killer, but not a hot one. What's up with women and the serial killer shit? Okay, for all my weird flaws, at least I do not have a serial killer fetish, okay? That is what I do not have. I can't stop having homosexual fantasies about me and my classmate, and I wake up with a boner every morning. The cold showers are not fun. I'm not gay, but imagining how slim his legs are makes me feel hot. I'm not
I think
gay,
you're gay.
But I keep fantasizing about how soft and smooth
Nah,
Beau's legs
dude.
are. I was in
You're
the bathroom
attracted to
trying to
him.
eat a banana when two guys walked in and I could hear them kissing. I squashed my banana in anger because of the jealousy I felt. And to make matters worse, I think I grabbed the wrong kind of banana.
Why would
I
you
just
grab
accidentally
that?
Squeezed my dick to the sound of two men kissing. I cook so often for my roommate that I started to feel like his boy wife.
Oh, maybe he's trying to stop himself from getting, you know, cementy. Whatever. This is 18 plus channel. Hard, okay? Hard is the word from.
Maybe in another life I was his gatherer trad wife and he was my Chad Hunter husband. Is it time to start femboy maxing? Sometimes I have inappropriate thoughts about other men and I hit myself in the head repeatedly. Men out here fighting demons. And the demons is bisexuality. Listen, it's 2025. Nobody gives a shit if you're gay anymore. That's basically like being straight nowadays in the world of demisexual gender goblins or whatever.
I mean, at this point, bring out the confetti. Poo poo! You did it. You have a wider, you know, dating pool now.
The f You're good, bro. Just don't be a furry. Went on Grindr to see if I was lovable and they rejected me. You were rejected on Grindr? That's impossible. Dudes will literally hit up someone on Grindr before the person even has a profile picture. They'll just like get in the DMs like, hey, wanna bang? I swear to God, talk to any gay male friend of yours. They will say,
Unless he wrote something in the About Me section that was a complete red flag. I don't think you're getting the full story.
the same. The gay male community is what all of human sexuality would look like if women were not the gatekeepers of sex, and it's horrifying. I've said before that hookup culture is basically straight people culturally appropriating gay culture, and it's been a complete disaster for society. 18 male. I haven't seen my friends in months, and all I do with my time is work at my job. Welcome to being an adult, unfortunately. Welcome to the next 45 years of your life. I love the people in the comments like, imagine having a job, you have friends? This guy is doing better than like 90% of this subreddit, and he's only 18. It's never been less over for someone. I'm only 16, and I've already wasted my entire life. I'm gonna turn 18 in a few days. I'm below—
You are a child! You're not an adult yet and you think that your life is over. Fucking drama kings. Oops, sorry, language.
average and everything. If you're 17 years old, you are basically a child. You are a baby. What are you doing on the incel subreddit? All these people like, oh, I'm 16, oh, I'm 17. Is it over for—
Yeah, they're pretty much just giving up already. They're giving up before the race even started. That's a problem.
for me?
That's an attitude
This was
problem.
me at 16, okay? Quoting Invader Zim, going on newgrounds.com, and now look at me. You know, on second thought, I am exactly where someone like that would end up, aren't I? Never mind. What I'm trying to say is it's not over, okay? It's never over, but it's especially not over when you are that young. It's not like you're 36 or something. A pretty girl sat next to me on the bus and I leaked a bit of pre-com. I'm 36.
That's all. What?
Sorry.
That-
Spent my
that
last
happens?
$10 on OnlyFans. Here's my dinner. Why would you spend money on some stupid whore when you could spend money on a different stupid whore? Me. I won't get naked or talk to you, but you can support me on Patreon. All patrons get the uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me say, fuck, shit, piss, bitch. Link down below. Much smarter way.
I'm very. God, I've been torn for about a year whether I should do a Patreon or not, but I have a feeling I'm gonna be in trouble with my mouth running.
To waste your money, if I do say so myself. Anyway, obviously many of these people are being silly, they're being tongue-in-cheek. Real actual incels probably don't hang out much on Reddit. They're not out here posting shit like this. I just thought this was funny and goofy. That has been my whole channel. I find something funny, I bring it to you. I'm like a cat bringing its owner a dead mouse as a gift. Here you go. What is your biggest L? Maybe I'll make another video like this where I just read ShoeOnHead's audience posting their L's. But I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye!
My biggest L is probably me trying to win over a guy who just broke up with his girlfriend. That was bad. That was really, really bad. I should have given that guy space. That was truly bad. And I thought it was like, oh, opportunity. I can finally try and see if I can win him over. Yeah. Nothing good came out of it. Was rejected. A lot. Seriously, that was not one of my proudest moments. Shame, shame, shame. And gentlemen, do not post your L's in the comment below. Keep it secret. Not everything needs to be shared. I'm a freaking VTuber. This is what I do for a living now. Like it. Like it.